Okay, good morning, grade 8. So in this video, we are going to learn about the demonstrating the existence of the color components of the visible light using a prism or diffraction grating. So, um, have you ever wondered why we have a rainbow? So, um, visible light is being diffracted from that of the water component found in the atmosphere, then it caused the existence of the rainbow. So, sa ibang salin, nagkakaroon ng rainbow dahil yung visible light na nanggagaling sa sun or yung light coming from sun ay napepenetrate niya yung mga water molecules na meron dun sa mga ulap at ah, kapag yung light nagpenetrate sa tubig, nade-diffract siya or nagkakaroon ng tinatawag na diffraction at nagkakos na ngayon ng pag-iiba ng mga kulay. So, halimbawa nito, nagpalobo kayo ng bubbles or halimbawa, doon sa ba, kapag nagpa-bubbles kayo, okay, halimbawa naglaba kayo, 'di ba kapag may mga malalaking bubbles doon sa kapag naglalaba kayo is merong mga rainbow doon sa may mga bubbles. So, ang visible light kasi na-penetrate niyo 'yun. At kapag na-penetrate niya ang isang object or isang transparent object, it may result to the distribution of the different colors. At yan ang pag-uusapan natin ngayong araw na ito. Okay? Ngayon, the components or the colors are being separated from the visible light. So, ano nga ba ang visible light? So, the visible light is the light, it's just basically the normal light na nagkukos para makita natin ang ating environment. So, visible light or the white light can be separated into its color components. So, di ba sa rainbow natin we have the red, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So, nakakita na tayo ng rainbow. So the color of the light depends on the frequency of light. Ano nga ba yung tinatawag nating frequency? Okay? So kapag tinatawag nating frequency, ah so kapag sinabi nating frequency, nakikita ninyo ito, this is the waves, right? So makikita natin na ang wave is meron siyang tinatawag na crest and through. Okay, kapag sinabi natin crest dito, through naman sa baba. Okay? Okay, going back to this, so inuulit ko kapag crest yun yung nasa taas at through naman yung nasa baba. Pero ano yung tinatawag nating frequency? So, ang frequency ay yung paggalaw or pag-wave ng isang wave in a specific second, in a second. Okay? So, halimbawa, ang pag-beat ng frequency na to is 1 second. 1, 2, 3. So, that is frequency. So, in 1 second, naka-wave siya ng, halimbawa, 5. Okay? So, that is the frequency. Okay? Take note that a spectrum is a band of light formed by separation of colors of white light. So, spectrum, meron tayong tinatawag na electromagnetic spectrum. At ang visible light ay kabilang lamang dun sa tinatawag nating electromagnetic spectrum. Nandun yung mga gamma rays, ultraviolet rays, radio, and many waves. Okay? So, mag-focus lang muna tayo sa colors. Okay? Now, the dispersion is the splitting of light into different colors arranged according to the frequency. So basically, nagkakaroon ng dispersion, okay? Kapag ang white light ay na-penetrate niya yung transparent object, nagkakaroon ng dispersion. So kapag nagkaroon ng dispersion, madidisperse na ngayon yung iba't ibang kulay na meron dun sa white light. Naintindihan? Okay, so light can be dispersed through the prism and diffraction grating. So, there are two types of how light can be dispersed, okay? We have the prism and the diffraction grating. So when we say prism, it is a triangular piece of glass that separates white light into its color component. So when we say diffraction grating, it is a piece of glass with several fine parallel lines equally spaced with tiny spaces between them. Okay? So as you can see here, this is an example of prism. Okay? So it is a triangular transparent like structure object. So this is now the white light na tinatawag natin. As white light passes through the prism, it disperses the light there and the color of there are the as the color or as the light is being dispersed, it results to the transmission or emitting of different colors. Dito na natin matatawag yung Roy G. Biv na tinatawag. Okay? So, that is the prism. Now, this is also the example of the diffraction grating. So, diffraction grating, when the light source of the white light will pass through the diffraction grating, it will result to the dispersion of the different colors. So that is diffraction grating. Going back to our discussion, so these are the two basic or the fundamental way of how colors is being separated. Now, uh, when light when light enters the prism, the color components are bent based on the indices of the refraction of the medium for the different colors. So this is the prism. So katulad nga ng nabanggit ko kanina, it is basically the refraction, okay, or the indices of refraction. So what is refraction? So kapag sinabi nating refraction, refraction is the change in the direction of the wave passing from one medium. So yung wave or light wave coming from that white light will pass through this, 'di ba? As you can see, instead na diretso yung light, 'di ba? Alam natin that white or light travels in a straight line. So, na-bend siya dito. So, kapag na-bend yung light, that is refraction. It is basically the bending of light or the direction of the wave passing through one medium. And the prism is one medium. Now, the formation of the rainbow is the water droplets serve as the prism. So, katulad nga ng binanggit ko kanina, paano nga ba nagkakaroon ng rainbow? So, nagkakaroon ng rainbow dahil sa water droplets na meron sa ating clouds. As white light penetrate the water droplets, so yung medium the water droplet serves as a medium in order to disperse the light and nagkakaroon ng refraction. So, ang magiging lagay nito, madidistribute yung visible light at nagkakaroon ng iba't ibang mga kulay. Okay? I hope that you can still follow, ano? So, when the light or the light enters water droplets, it is dispersed into different colors. So, this is a water droplet. So, kapag kayong white light na, na penetrate dito, magdi-disperse sa iba't ibang kulay. Ano nga ba yung disperse? Madi-distribute. Okay? Parang yung isang grupo, nahati sila sa iba't ibang mga grupo. Okay? Pero yung mga grupo na yun, it is the colors. Okay? Now, white light is bent based from the different wavelength of the colors. The longer wavelengths are bent more than the shorter wavelength. So, ano yung tinatawag nating wavelength? Going back to our illustration, so, tignan nyo that in this spectrum of light, merong iba't ibang wavelength. And the wavelength is the distance from crest to another crest. So basically, this is our wave. Okay? Going back sa ating presentation, this is our wave. So basically, this is the crest and that is the crest. So ang wavelength na may measure sa distance between the crest from crest. So basically, red light has longer wavelength or shorter wavelength. Meaning to say, red light has longer wavelength than the uh what do you call this, the violet color here. Okay, going back in this, so the red light or the red color has more wavelength than the violet color. Okay? Then the go parang katulad din dito. Red color has more wavelength than the violet color. Now, the dispersion using the diffraction grating or in a compact disc, the groove serve as the diffraction grating. Okay? So, just like here, so nakikita nyo yung iba't ibang kulay uh, ng rainbow, right? Okay. Bakit kayo nagkakaroon ng rainbow dito? So, it is because of the diffraction. Okay? So, merong maliliit na portion ng lens doon sa loob na nagdi-diffract, causing it to make different color. So, the light is illuminated on the surface of the compact disc and it disperses forming series of spectra. So, halimbawa, minumove ko. Okay, bakit kaya nag-iiba-iba yung kulay niya? Kasi, nag iba-iba yung source ng or yung light rays na pumapasok mismo dito sa may compact disc. Okay? So, nadi-disperse yung kulay habang kaya na gumagalaw-galaw yung very colorful yung loob niya since kapag makikita mo lang naman is it's a uh, gray in general color, di ba? So that is how we can see the different color in such thing. Okay? So in summary, dispersion using the prism is when light enters the prism, the color components are bent based from the indices of refraction of the medium for the different color. So, in dispersion of the diffraction grating, when light is illuminated on the diffraction grating, it is dispersed based from the different wavelength of the color. So, take note that that the red uh the red color has longer wavelength than the violet color. So that ends my presentation and thank you very much.